Meghan, I don't really know very well, and I hope she knows what she's talking about. Authenticity to me is everything.
She's like, the other is a know-nothing faker who's just glomming onto me and my brand.
Leave it to the queen herself, Martha Stewart, calling out the authenticity of Meghan Markle.
In January, Meghan released the first season of With Love Meghan, where I think she was trying to be like the new Martha Stewart, the new Goop, Gwyneth Paltrow, whatever it is. And as we all know, it did not go very well.
That is such a classic and effective Martha Stewart.
How did you season this so perfectly?
Well, I have a family, a husband, who no matter what meal is put in front of him, before he tastes it, puts salt on. So I try to undersalt.
I love knowing that your husband likes it salty.
Love
I
is
can't
in the
take it anymore. Get
details.
out, get out, get out. Uncle, make it end. Make it end.
He was like, oh, H, that man, he just loves me so much. He gave this entire tirade about how much Harry loves her and how amazing their family is. She did not make one comment about how much she loves her husband or what she does for him or what she contributes to their family. It was just like, he is so obsessed with me. It is so amazing. It was very, very odd, and everybody caught on to that.
Martha Stewart, the top queen of home and lifestyle, just called out Meghan Markle in a way no one saw coming. No yelling, no drama in the news, just a smooth and classy reply that hurt more than a loud argument ever could. When someone asked Martha about famous people like Gwyneth Paltrow and Meghan Markle starting their own lifestyle brands like she did, before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor if you appreciate this content. Please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us, so did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video.
What is it like to watch other celebrities, Gwyneth Paltrow, Meghan Markle, going in your footsteps and following something that you've really started?
Martha started by talking about Gwyneth Paltrow, and you could tell she really meant what she said. She gave Gwyneth a lot of praise, saying how she turned her brand Goop into something very big and successful, using her own knowledge and even her fame as an Oscar-winning actress. It was the kind of nice comment that made the standard very high.
I don't mind. Good luck. And Gwyneth's been very successful, by the way. I think she's created quite an interesting body of businesses. She's admired. She's a fantastic. She won an Oscar, for heaven's sake, as an actress. She's pretty powerful.
Then, without wasting any time, Martha started talking about Meghan, and her tone changed quickly, faster than Meghan's Netflix deal falling apart. After calling Gwyneth the real deal, Martha's words about Meghan were still polite, but they had a sharper edge. It felt like she was saying, "Good try, but you're not ready for this level." Classic Martha, speaking calmly, but the message was still very harsh.
Meghan, I don't really know very well, and I hope she knows what she's talking about. Authenticity to me is everything, and to be authentic and knowledgeable about your subject matter is extremely important.
Well, I'm Sussex now.
Now that's how a real queen shows her power. Martha didn't need to fight or argue. She just stood there confident, showing everyone she's the boss. That quiet comment was her way of saying, learn the rules, kid, before you try to enter my world. Calm, stylish, and super harsh.
Oh, okay. So I haven't seen it yet, so I'll watch an episode and see how she does.
That must be exactly how Martha felt when the With Love Meghan series came out. She once said she might watch it.
So inauthentic, why would I watch it?
Though, let's be real. She probably dropped that idea the second a few clips popped up and screamed,
Do you want me to torture myself and keep going through all of these? Because it is painful, guys. It is so boring and painful.
What Martha felt was what many others felt too. That love, Meghan was just another try to sell a carefully made-up real image. The problem is, when you try too hard to seem real, you actually look fake. Even Michael Knowles said the same, pointing out how perfectly
The act of making a TV show about herself is not modest. It's not demure. She's not reluctant to speak.
This Netflix series is not really a documentary. It's more like a lesson on how to mess up your own image. Every scene is trying too hard to say, look at me, I'm being real. But that makes it feel fake. And the funny thing is, Martha didn't need hours of videos to prove her point. She did it with one calm sentence. And now, others are showing proof and research to support that Martha was right from the start.
That's not even her house. She rented this couple's house in Montecito, and that's where they filmed it. And so this is not even hers. It's just so terribly inauthentic.
Authenticity and Meghan? That's been a big question since the very beginning. Her acting, her time as a royal, the fairy tale love story, the kids, and now this Netflix show, it all feels too planned. Martha, just like half the planet, is probably thinking, sweetheart, the problem isn't that the world is being unfair. It's that you're trying to sell something fake and call it amazing.
I think people are really objecting to the smugness, the fakery of it all.
It is fake.
You know, the kitchen, even the kitchen is not her own.
There's no way Meghan is really out there working hard in those businesses or having a tough time cooking in the kitchen because...
It's so funny, too, that you keep saying Meghan Markle, you know I'm Sussex now.
Working hard and grinding, that's something poor people do, in her opinion. For Meghan, it's more about showing the struggle, not actually going through it. The real work is done by the chefs and the people behind the scenes. Meghan just needs to stand next to the final product and make it look like she did everything herself.
You know, that took a team of people to cut all of that fruit up. Meghan's not sitting there cutting up all of that fruit every day.
Thinking Meghan is really going to do any of that herself is just dreaming. Expecting her to work hard in the kitchen or start something from nothing is not real. She's already shown us who she is. She takes things that are already done, changes them a little, and then acts like it was her idea. Yes, she's really like that.
I watched where she took a bag of pretzels and then dumped it into another plastic bag so that it was prettier, and then tied it up and was like, ta-da, chef.
Which you can do too if your kink is pretending you're eating at a French bistro, which you couldn't afford in real life because you're so dirt poor, peasant.
And that's just one example. There are many more, like moving snacks from one box to another and acting like it's a new, smart idea. Or what Megyn Kelly showed in her funny video with Morgan Callahan, Meghan copying Martha Stewart's famous one-pot pasta recipe and acting like she made it up. It's kind of funny how she keeps showing old, well-known ideas like they're her own special royal creations.
Hey, Maureen Callahan and I discovered firsthand, Glenn, when we did our parody of Meghan's stupid Netflix show, trying to make herself into the next Martha Stewart, and we realized her one-pot pasta is just a blatant ripoff of Martha Stewart's one-pot pasta, which turned out to be like one of her most famous recipes. And it's honestly just like an unabashed ripoff.
Well, that must have really annoyed Martha Stewart. She was probably thinking, you're copying me using my own recipe? Come on, Meghan, I'm not some jam recipe you can just remake. Copies never beat the original.
The Duke and Duchess of Scam-A-Lot, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, their scam has run dry, okay? It's drier than the Sahara Desert, okay? It's about as dry as Meghan Markle, but we won't go there. So Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's deal with Netflix, they just announced this morning, it has come to an end as we know.
And that's exactly what happened. The show failed badly. Netflix reports said it didn't even reach the top 300. It was stuck somewhere around rank 383. Yes, that's officially a flop, but what else can we say? Copies don't work when the real ones like Martha Stewart are still in charge.
The folks at Netflix thought they're huge stars. Everyone's going to want to hear from them. That little show, With Love Meghan, or whatever the hell it's called, I think it was number 380 something, 350 something on the charts. Anything that low is not good, okay? You're calling yourself a duchess. You're calling yourself royalty, and we're using the term royalty loosely, okay, Meghan Markle? You should at least be in the top 100.
Martha said it best. Know what you're talking about because, honey, if you're doing a real cooking show, you should actually know how to cook, not just copy others. People aren't stupid. They can see what's real and what's fake. And that's Martha for you. She can spot a fake before they even finish their first pretend show.
She's pretty savage, Martha Stewart, and she knows a loser when she sees one.
Meghan's life as a brand feels like one long mistake video. Every time she tries something new, it's the same thing. Lots of talk, but nothing real. She keeps trying to sell an image, but without something true behind it. All we get is a pretty box with nothing inside.
Meghan always jumps from one passion project to the next, right? She wants to do a clothing line. Then she wants to sell jams, jellies, and dog biscuits. Then she's gonna do this show, and then she's gonna do a blog, and then she's gonna do this. It's manic.
Now, to save her empty image, Meghan is using her oldest move, going back to the royals. And how's she doing it? By using Harry like her golden pass to the palace. It's funny how she treats him like a ticket to everything. Fame, royal life, regular life, and now royal again. She keeps making poor Harry run in circles just so she can keep her plan going. She only cares about herself.
I think Meghan Markle just doesn't want to work. She wants to twerk. She wants to get millions of dollars to sit around her mansion in Montecito and not really do anything. And she doesn't have that hustle mentality that even the Kardashians and Kris Jenner have.
It's over for them. No comeback. No surprise twist. People aren't falling for the racism excuse, the victim act, the fake image, or the constant copying anymore. Even their Duke and Duchess of Sussex title doesn't shine like it used to. They've used every trick they had, and now there's nothing left. The spotlight they keep chasing, it's turned off. And Martha just shut the door behind them.
They are desperate. They have lost. It is over.
Martha Stewart talked about Meghan Markle and her so-called lifestyle brand with just a few calm words, and somehow those words hit hard. While Meghan keeps using old ideas in shiny new ways, Martha shows us why the original never goes out of style. At the end of the day, you can't fake being real. You can't copy a crown. And all the royal sparkle in the world can't hide a big failure. After everything, Meghan doesn't look like a lifestyle queen. She looks like someone just acting like one. Every project she starts ends up being embarrassing. The Netflix show didn't do well. Her recipes weren't hers. And nobody believes in her brand. She keeps using Harry like a ticket to get famous. Again, and still wonders why nothing works. The truth is, you can't build a strong brand on fake things, especially when someone like Martha is out there showing how it's really done. So what do you think? Was Martha too harsh? Or did she just say what everyone else is thinking? Do you think Meghan will ever do something real? Or is this just one more fail? Tell us what you think in the comments. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this roast, and don't forget to subscribe for more honest videos like this.